Hello everyone, welcome back. Just try this question. This question says that the two mooring cables exert force on the stern of a ship as shown. Represent each force as a Cartesian vector and determine the magnitude and coordinate direction angles of the resultant. Now, this question is exactly similar to our previous question. Now, I want you to all just look at the diagram very carefully. If you see that, so there are the 3 points here. One is point C, second one is point A, and the last one is point B. So our first step is to write down the locations of every single point present in our diagram. Now let's talk about the point C first. So point C is basically lie on the origin. So the location of point C, it is nothing but 0 comma 0 comma 0 foot. This is basically the location of point C. Now what about the point A? So the point A is basically lie on the space. It means that there is x, y and z value present in point A. So this 10-foot distance is basically the y value present in point A, and it is basically the positive y value present in point A because this distance is indicated on the right hand side. That's why. Similarly, this 50-foot distance, it is basically the x value present in point A, and it is positive x value present in point A because this distance is indicated outward the screen. That's why. And lastly, this 30-foot distance is basically the z value present in point A. And it is nothing but the negative z value present in point A because this 30-foot distance is indicated vertically downward. So that's why it is basically the negative z value present in point A. So the location of point A are written as A bracket 50, comma 10, comma negative 30 foot. This is basically the location of point A. Now, let's talk about the point B. So this is basically our point B. Same case for this 10-foot distance and this 40-foot distance is basically the y value present in point B, and it is positive because these distance are indicated on the right hand side. That's why. So it is nothing but 10 plus 40, which is equal to 50 foot. So the 50 foot is basically the y value present in point B. Similarly, this 50-foot distance, it is basically the x value present in point B because it is indicated outward the screen. And lastly, this 30-foot distance, it is basically the z value present in point B. And it is basically negative z value because it is indicated vertically downward. So the location of point B are written as B bracket 50 comma 50 comma negative 30 bracket close foot. This is basically the location of point B. Now, our first step completed here, and let me erase some extra thing from here. Our second step is to write down the position vector. Now, there are the two forces present in our diagram. One is FB and the another one is nothing but FA. So the head of the FB force is directed towards the point B. It means that the point B is the final point and point C is nothing but the initial point. Similarly, the head of the FA force is directed towards the point A. It means that point A is the final point and point C it is nothing but the initial point. So the position vector of these two forces are written as delta RCA, which is equal to RA minus RC. So the location of RA, it is nothing but 50I with positive 10J with negative 30K foot. This is basically the position vector of RCA. Now, what about the position vector of RCB? So it will become RCB, which is equal to RB minus RC. The location of RB, it is nothing but 50I with positive 50J with negative 30K foot. This is basically the location of RCB. Now, what about the magnitude? For the magnitude, we have the formula that is delta RCA magnitude, which is equal to under root x square plus y square plus z square. For RCA, the value of x, it is nothing but 50. The value of y, it is nothing but 10. And the value of z, it is nothing but negative 30. So it will become 50 square plus 10 square plus 30 square. Grab the calculator, put the values into it and solve it for the magnitude of RCA. So the magnitude of RCA, it is nothing but 59.160 foot. And similarly, the magnitude of RCB, it is nothing but under root x square plus y square plus z square. The x in this case, it is nothing but 50. The y, it is nothing but 50. And the z, it is negative 30. So it will become 50 square plus 50 square plus 30 square. So grab the calculator, put the values into it and solve it for the magnitude of RCB. So the value of magnitude of RCB, it is nothing but 76.81 foot. Our second step is completed here. That is, we wrote the position vector of every single forces present in our diagram. Now, let's jump into our last step. That is to convert the magnitude form of force into the Cartesian form. And for that, we erase some extra thing from here. Now, let's hunt our last step. That is to convert the magnitude form of force into the Cartesian form. So, let's talk about the FB force first. Now, the vectorial form of FB, which is equal to the magnitude form of FB into the unit vector of CB. And we know that the unit vector, it is nothing but the vector upon magnitude. So the value of FB according to the equation, it is nothing but 150 into, and the vector in this case, it is nothing but the delta RCB upon delta RCB magnitude. So it will become 50I plus 50J minus 30K upon its magnitude, that is 76.81. Now multiply 150 to the individual unit vectors present here. So it will become the vectorial form of FB, which is equal to 150 into 50 and divided by 76.81. So you will get 97.64 I cap. Similarly, 150 into 50 and divided by 76.81. So you will get positive 97.64 J cap. And lastly, 150 into negative 30 divided by 76.81. So you will get negative 58.58 k cap pound. This is basically the vectorial form of FB. For that, I erase some extra thing from here. Therefore, the vectorial form of FA, which is equal to the magnitude form of FA into the unit vector of CA. So the magnitude form of Fa according to the equation, it is nothing but 200 into the unit vector. It is nothing but the vector upon magnitude, and the vector, it is nothing but 50I positive 10J negative 30K divided by its magnitude, that is 59.160. Similarly, multiply 200 with individual unit vectors present here. So it will become the vectorial form of Fa, which is equal to 200 into 50 and divided by 59.16. So now you will get 169.03 I cap. Similarly, 200 into 10 and divided by 59.160. So you will get 33.80 J cap. And lastly, 200 into negative 30 and divided by 59.160. So you will get negative 101.41 K cap pound. This is basically the vectorial form of Fa. Now, for the Cartesian form of the resultant vector, we are going to add the Fa and Fp together so that we can find out the vectorial form of Fr. Now, add Fa and Fp together so that we can find out the vectorial form of resultant vector. So, Fr, which is equal to 169.03 with 97.64. So, you will get 266.673 I cap. Similarly, add 33.80J with positive 97.64J. So you will get positive 131.44J. And lastly, add negative 101.41K with negative 58.58K. So you will get negative 159.99 K cap pound. This is basically the vectorial form, or you can say that the Cartesian form of the resultant vector. Now, find out its magnitude. For the magnitude, we have the formula again, that is Fr magnitude, which is equal to under root x square plus y square plus z square. The x in this case, it is nothing but 266.673. The y in this case, it is nothing but 131.44. And the z in this case, it is nothing but 159.99, or you can say that the negative 159.99. So, it will become 266.673 whole square with positive sign, 131.44 whole square with positive sign, 159.99 whole square. And don't worry, if you write the negative sign here, so the square will convert automatically negative sign into the positive sign. Don't worry about it. So grab the calculator, put the values into it and solve it for the magnitude of the resultant vector. So the magnitude of resultant vector, it is nothing but 337.62 pound. Now, the story is not end here. The question demands us that to find out the coordinate direction angles of the resultant vector. Now, let's work on it. Now, for the direction of cosine, we have the formula that is alpha, which is equal to cos inverse fx upon f. The fx, it is nothing but 266.673, and the f, it is 337.62. Similarly, beta, which is equal to cos inverse fy upon f. The fy, it is 131.44, and the f, it is 337.62. And lastly, gamma, which is equal to cos inverse fz upon f. The fz, it is nothing but 159.99, and the f, it is 337.62. So the value of alpha, which is equal to 37.82 degree. Similarly, beta, which is equal to 67.08 degree. And lastly, gamma, which is equal to 118.28 degree. Therefore, your question has been solved and your concept too. So please like, comment, subscribe and share it with your friends too. Jazakallah. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.